Sandy Point State Park this morning, going after striper. Kayak set up. Broke back diver. Hopper for the breakers. Live line rig in case I can find some white perch. Live target swim bait. And the jigging rod for the perch if I can locate them. Not much more to it than that. Now I just got to get on the water. We'll see how it goes. Thus far, I haven't seen too much, but in the distance, I'm pretty sure I see birds working. I could be wrong, but I think I see some birds working out towards the second rock pile. I've been out here twice in about the past 3 to 4 weeks, and both times I've nailed fish. I've caught 40 to 50 fish in a day, but I haven't been able to find anything out here over about 18 inches. So today I'm hoping I can break that pattern and still get the numbers, but add to it some keepers. So I'm going to troll around this first rock pile, see if I see any breakers, and then I'm probably going to chase those birds way down there, because the birds seem to be on the far side of the Bay Bridge. They look like actually they might be close to the pipeline that runs out there. I can't tell yet. But I'll check back in soon. I'm going to lock down some kind of pattern. I just got a feeling today. I got a feeling I'm catching fish today. We'll see how it goes. I found some breakers. I'm here before the birds or anything else. I definitely just found some. Oh yeah, they're breaking. They are breaking. They are breaking dead ahead, about 100 yards. Oh yeah, they're breaking everywhere. Oh, they're breaking everywhere. Come on, line, get in here. I gotta go right now. Before anyone else gets there, come on. Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. There are fish to be caught. Oh, fish on. Fish on. She pounced on it. As soon as it hit the water, she was on that.
Now, if you haven't seen any of my videos before, this is one of my favorite areas. On a moving tide, the fish stage here, and they'll blast any bait balls that move through. Just blast them.
All right, not bad. Not a keeper by any means, but not a bad way to start the day.
Not far off, about 2 or 3 inches shy.
Not a bad way to start the day. Thanks, little beauty. Let me get your picture real quick. Get me out of here. Gotcha. Fish on. Fish on.
But I'm catching these fish here all on the live target swim bait. I think it's a 3.5 inch, close to 4 inch thread fin shad. Running that through breakers is dynamite. It's probably the best lure I've found so far.
Alright.
And I'm a guy who's used a lot of poppers, a lot of pencil poppers in the past. That live target swim bait is, man, it's a killer. They love that thing. But yeah, the surface bite out here, as with most places, is usually best with cloud cover.
Spining the crap out of me anyway.
Once it gets too bright out there, it drives those fish down most of the time.
I can't hear you. Follow me. Oh,
yeah.
There he is.
Yeah, I think my buddy Frank fishing out here, and he's not familiar with the area, so he just realized he was in the wrong area, so he's coming to join me now. There's a lot of schoolies out here, a lot of schoolie-sized fish, which I find fun. Some people don't.
These guys right here are catching them pretty good, jigging deep. I've caught about 5 so far, mostly on the live target swim bait. So I mean, if you watch up here, you'll see them breaking every now and again right off this point. Yeah.
The moving
They're
tide
over
here is
there.
crucial.
With where they are, I don't know. Oh. Probably down around 30, 40. So whatever you're jigging, you're going to want to use some weight to it. You really want it to get down there.
Now the guys I see do well out here are usually deep jigging with 2 to 4 inch metal spoons. I'm jigging with a gulp minnow and gulp swimming mullet here on almost like a Siddiqui rig. That's just my preference. Eventually I'll get around and just cave in to using the jigging spoons, but I just haven't got around to it yet. I do think it's honestly probably the more effective technique. So if you have those jigging spoons, that's probably the way to go if you're not going to chase the breakers. But man, a lot of 17, 18 inchers, man. Those close ones break your heart.
This one hit the gulp fry.
Oh yeah, on this particular day I was using about a 1 inch gulp fry.
I'm throwing a tandem rig. It's got a 3 inch gulp minnow on the bottom and a 1 inch gulp fry up top. But yeah, I let it sink all the way down to the bottom and then do real violent pops. Like you'll pop it, let it go back down. I do mean pop it hard. It's a real hard pop.
Yeah, if you're not familiar with jigging for stripers, you're trying to trigger a reaction strike, and stripers like fast moving bait, so you really gotta jerk it as you're jigging it.
Oh, and the first thing I do when I cast it, I let it sink for about 10 to 15 seconds.
That's just because I'm using light lures.
That's about the biggest I'll boat flip with this rod.
If you look in the background here, you'll see that I'm sitting in a shadow behind the bridge.
Now I got to twist it up for you.
And all it took was that shadow being cast from the bridge, and they started breaking again. That cloud cover, that shadow, is crucial to getting those breakers to come up.
There you go.
But Frank, the guy I'm with, he managed to find a keeper or two in this.
Yeah, I got you.
In this school of breakers.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. Come here, you little shit. That's a fat little striper, man.
Yeah, they feed up in the fall.
He's been feeding good.
Feed up big time.
Huh? Whoa. Oh, in your line? What you got there, killer? I said, what you got there? It sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. It looks like a keeper, maybe. There we are.
I was listening to Frank's drag peel right there, and it did end up being a keeper, about a 21-inch fish. Better than my 17s and 18s.
What, measuring them?
But they're out there.
Yeah, dude. I'll be on the way.
He's got to wade through these non-keepers.
I want you to recognize that I'm leaving feeding fish for you, man.
It's a big deal.
You got it?
It's a big deal.
Fish on.
Last year here, I did real well with trolling. This year, I've had much better luck jigging and casting. But you can do well here trolling. I just haven't this year.
You got a little bit too close, didn't you? It wasn't a true bite. It got a little bit too close.
Well, that's about all the catches for today. At least all the ones I got on video. I did catch several more. But, yeah, this is late November. They're here through middle or late December. There's Frank with his 21-incher. Yeah. Lucky, man. Pulling the keepers out of those big schools of breakers is not easy. You got to wade through a lot of these fish right here, which are beautiful and fun to catch. I have a good time, but it's not for everyone. I recommend it, but it's up to you and what you like. Yeah, any questions, anything like that? Just let me know in the comments. Y'all have a good one.